to feel a feeling. I'm actually teaching you how to feel a feeling. What me and you do in sessions is not just hypnosis. We're doing neurocoaching. I'm teaching you feelfulness. So all of it requires a very focused attention. Focus your attention on what you're doing right here within you. Because you practice a little bit of that, and then you go out there in the world, and all of a sudden more is available to you. People are not so overwhelmed by, it's like you say, life happens easier. So creating ease, well, it's a big deal. But feelfulness is very, very important, because I don't think I have let me see if I have the image here. The 5 steps. No, I have a lot of things here, but I don't have that. But in my formula for creating ease and for feelfulness, I have the 5 steps: awareness, thought, attention, choice, and action. So awareness is innate. It's always going to be there, right? And the way we experience life, we first experience it through this awareness, which is a sensation. We have a sensation in the body. So, and I wanna mention that sensation, emotion, and feelings, they're 3 different things, right? So these sensations that we have, sometimes they come with a thought that is not formed in words. And that's the second step. So we have a sensation, which is an awareness, which communicates something to us, right? In addition to, we have the sensation of cold, that we're out in cold temperature, of the warmth if we're in a warm temperature, or hungry, or we have the sensation that we have to eliminate through the process of excretion, or the sensation that we're tired and we have to go to sleep, other than physiological sensations, because these sensations are such a clear language, and we need to learn how to recognize this. This is not just intuition. This is accessing. This is a higher mind that begins to access knowledge at such a expanded rate, 360 degree, which helps you make choices quick. It helps you make good choices that benefit you and don't take away from other. But we have been so conditioned to go by the critical mind, and to go linear, and to fit into the box that somebody else says, this is how you are good. And then you find yourself, and a lot of people that work themselves so much, and they do all of the things that they know how to do to be good, and they say, I'm not good, I'm working so much and I'm not good. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And feelfulness, it's my book coming out. Feelfulness, it's this is I'm still working on this book. I keep adding chapters, but this is a book that needs to come out, and Diana is already reaping the benefits of feelfulness, and so many others like you. And should you be willing right now, if you're not too tired, because it's not early in the morning, it's late at night, are you willing to do a higher mind exercise right now and do a little bit of feelfulness? Yeah? All right. Let me get... Okay, so we're going to do neurocoaching. All right, so neurocoaching in progress. We're going to begin this in a little bit. Let me see if we have any people asking us any questions. Just a quick moment. Okay, I'm not seeing any direct questions over here. But Daniela, let's all right, so let's have you just eyes open, just take a breath. Very good. And take another breath in and then breathe out. And center yourself, which is otherwise known as grounding. Eyes open. You can close a little bit to rest them because it's late in the night, but then you want to keep them open. Right? Because this is not hypnosis, this is neurocoaching. And I'm still clicking on a few things right here because I want to prepare for something. Okay, very good. So now I want you to ground yourself the way I taught you to ground yourself. And just notice the sensation. Okay, just relax, normal, relaxed. You see how you went into thinking mode when I reminded you to ground yourself. Remember? It was just a few seconds ago. Okay, no thinking required. You know how to do this already. Grounding, very good. Very good. Just be aware of it. And let's create a rose to help us collect our attention from where you left yourself throughout the day. And there was another thinking. Okay, and you're thinking again. This perfectly all right. Perfectly all right. All right. So let's just have a rose over there and tell the rose to collect your... Huh?
Bunch of roses.
Okay, let them be as many as they show up, and let those roses collect the energy of doubt. At least doubt. Inconsiderate. Resistance. And bring all of your attentional resources back to you. And now you already have a sense of you being more quiet and more together, more present. All right? So do you remember the attention, having the attention right behind your eyes? Eyes open, you can look at me. Just right behind your eyes. Okay. And now if you are to take your attention and take your attention all the way into the screen in front of you, the focal length of the eyes is going to adjust. And you remember the pressure in your eyes? Okay. And now just at the rate at which you're comfortable, take that attention from the screen in front of you to right behind your eyes. And just be playful. There you go. It's a very different layer of thought right now, just at a rate to which you're comfortable. Play with it and notice, because this comes with different sensations, and this little distance, if everybody would learn just this exercise. So just notice when you have your attention right by the screen in front of you, and then bring your attention back around behind your eyes. And when you're ready to describe something you notice, you can if you want to.
The roses collect lots of...
They keep collecting?
Yes.
Good! They're going in the background. Okay.
They, like, it's keep like I don't know how to explain.
See, this
like it's coming out.
That's wonderful. This is such a somatic experience, and we're not doing that. All we're doing is attention allocation right now. Okay, so keep on doing that. That's perfectly all right. Yeah. So again, have your attention all the way at the screen in front of you, and then bring your attention back behind your eyes. You see, look, you just shifted right away, right before you smiled. There was such a shift in, you were so fully present right there, right? So now, where would you point your attention at this point? At what distance? See how you're thinking now? You were just thinking and calculating. We all do that. That's normal. That's a normal human response. Okay, so just relax your thinking. So just go ahead and look at the screen, all the way at the screen in front of you, at me, right? Very good, very good. And now allow my image on the screen to kind of go a little softer, and bring your attention right behind your eyes. There you go. From behind your eyes, now it's to go 1.5 inches back and 1 inch up. Relax the body. Little bit of pressure in the head. Yeah? Okay. Enjoy the space. See how you shifted. Now go down 1 inch, and then 1 inch in the front, 1.5 inches in the front. There's no thinking. You're thinking right now. There's no thinking. You're doing good. You don't want to come back, correct? Okay, just describe it to me.
Well, it's such a peace. When you go down there and back, and I don't know, you just own it. It's happening. It's more quiet, peaceful, nothing pressure. And I always don't want to come back. I'm like,
Yes, the thoughts, you don't have the loud thoughts in this attention allocation place. Isn't that amazing? It's just a little bit of moving your attention. And there it is, mindfulness. There is mindfulness in less than, when did we start it? I don't know, not even 10 minutes or. Okay, so continue to be in that space. So is it, let me know when you're in a higher mind or behind your eyes. Are you here or higher mind? Higher mind. Okay, very good. So right there in a higher mind. Continue to be in a higher mind. Relax the body. All right, very good. No thinking required. And I want you to feel the feeling of capable. Just enjoy the feeling of, keep it simple. You're capable of doing it right now, and you're doing just fine. And I see the shift. Very good. Just enjoy the feeling. All right, and then would you add the feeling of certain? Continue this higher mind and capable. And if I am to ask you how many fingers you have on one hand, you would say 5. That's certain. So feel this feeling of certain. As I ask you how many fingers, 5. You sure? 5. Yeah. No, for not sure. Certainty. Keep it simple. We want to register this feeling of certainty right here, right now at the beginning. So you remember later on how it is when you're certain. Right now, it's 100% certain you have 5 fingers on one hand, right? Very good. So continue that, and now shift this to feeling capable. It's going to be just a different flavor. It's just a little bit different. You're capable to shift, and you're capable to allow it to not measure. Very capable of allowing it to be different. It's a different type of capable. And then again, shift to certain. Very good. And now would you add happy to it? You shifted. It was such a small physical movement, and it's not just the smile, but you shifted. This is feelfulness.
That's really how I feel.
You felt this feeling, and this triangle, I'm giving you 3 words, but this triangle creates a state of being. You have just generated a state of being so beautifully. And continue to be there. And the beauty of it and the benefit of that is that we are retraining the amygdala. There's no exactly that, but we are. Because what's happening, continue to be there, just no thinking required, just listen to me from the higher mind. Okay, remember behind your eyes, and an inch and a half back and an inch up. Eyes open. Very good. There's an echo now, I guess. I don't know where this echo comes from. Let me figure something.
Cartesian. Something.
All right, so just okay, this is better. So just over there behind your eyes, and an inch up. Just relax the focal length of your eyes. There's nothing for you need to see and identify right now, because you hear me just fine. The thing, there you go, right there. Very good. Certain, capable, happy. Very good. See, you just shifted into regal. Now there is a regalness. You just shifted into there. Very regal, very tall. It's almost as a feeling of being tall. I know what I'm doing. I got me right here. I got it. Continue. Go back. Very good. Excellent. And you see, you can feel your beauty. You know you have beauty, and you can okay, now you're thinking, okay, go back. Okay, you can pause. It was just so beautiful. I'm sorry, say it again, because it was muted.
Sensation, like you just feel like a sphere, like something, I don't know, like it's what I felt, like all the way around, like everywhere.
That's beautiful. That's fullness. Yes. Yeah, you bringing back, if we are to talk about Carl Jung and the process of individuation, you bringing back the parts of yourself all together right there, and then you have the sensation of this fullness.
So I maintain this all the time.
Oh, you will. This needs to be repeated. So this is what I want to mention, that throughout our life, okay, the physical body is has a built-in an attention mechanism for survival, to in a defense mode, to survive, right? Yeah. So because of that, we don't have to think about saving our lives when it comes to it. The body is built with that, right? And if something falls next to you and it's a big sound, you immediately gonna know exactly what to do without thinking. You don't take a few seconds, 30 to 40 seconds to think, should I or should I not? You will know instantly. So this is gifted to us. And the amygdala is very good at recognizing that. So because of this mechanism, higher emotional arousal will trigger the amygdala to what's the word, to into this mechanism of survival, of self-defense. And now we're not out in the woods anymore with the bear chasing us, where we need to defend for our life. Where tiger doesn't chase us. We're not hunting in the woods to feed ourselves. We're just stressed and we don't have time and we need to move faster, and then other things are slowing us down, and then we get into the same response mode, right?
Yeah, and fear of the society,
Correct. Yes. Then the same, and this in addition to all of the rules that tells you this is how you're going to be good, this is how you're going to qualify, this is how you're going to be a good churchgoer. I don't want to use a religion. Not all religion will trigger guilt into the congregants, but some religion will. So then the amygdala runs in this tight mode. So any emotional arousal you would have, it's rather normal to be frustrated to the fact that you want to move a little quicker and then you're stuck in traffic. It's like, come on, cars, move already, right? But there's nothing you can do about that. But the amygdala registers that, and then hippocampus takes that information and the limbic system, and it stores it and puts it into the memory bank. It's almost like a savings account, right? And you keep doing this and keep doing that. And then when we feel we're so used to having a higher emotional arousal with tension, then when we have a happy emotional arousal, which you just had earlier, an ease type of an emotional arousal, we don't appreciate it, not because we don't want to or we're not conscious of it, but we've learned to, so nothing is happening. It's a bit too quiet. Oh, nothing is happening. So what we're doing with my neurocoaching and with Feelfulness and hypnosis, that and meditation and all of the self-hypnosis and guided meditation and all of the spiritual growth, what's happening, we take the time to have these experiences, to enjoy it, to register a new type of an emotional arousal. They will feed the amygdala and the hippocampus and the whole limbic system to begin to register eventually, to recognize, oh, I like it here. Just like you're beginning to oh, I like it here. I don't want to get out of higher mind. So after
beautiful. This is what I felt, and many people think that maybe it's wrong. Like you see beauty everywhere. You look around and you project, like practically it's pouring from you.
Yes.
Natural light, flowers. I don't know, clouds. I'm surprised myself sometimes looking at the clouds. And you see beauty around you. You see beauty even in the children who maybe they have some problems or something, and you see how beautiful their soul is. So somehow you see everything around you to a different level.
Yes. Yes, there's more beauty in the world. The world is the same, but you see more beauty in it.
Yeah.
The world is the same. You have the same amount of stress, but you go through life with more ease. Now, this is a big deal. And you are beginning to register these experiences, and the amygdala and the hippocampus and the limbic system will get used to it and automatically begin to appreciate. After so many repetitions, because how old are you? How old am I? It took me a good amount of repetition to flip the switching because there is a mechanism. It's like a switch, like a light switch, on off, on off. It takes eventually it doesn't turn on and off that easily, but you get to a point, if you do the work, of flipping this mechanism as to not reacting but responding. And if there is a reaction, you react to the beauty of the world, to the ease, to kindness, to integrity, to camaraderie, togetherness, all of these beautiful, beautiful experiences.
And us, like women, we need to encourage and see that and project that around us. We all need that.
Yes, 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 definitely, definitely.
And other stuff what I want to tell you, and I think that's another very good observation. I feel more present, like during the day. Sometimes you talk and you remember, like even me, and you talk on the phone and you say something, you're like, oh, how did I say that? I don't know, just coming out, So sometimes of course, we are unconscious, but most of the time I surprise myself being very conscious. And when you're conscious, you have a different perception somehow, and I can somehow detach myself from the stuff, and me is here. You understand? It's a little space,
higher mind,
whatever it is, and I can.
This is what you choose from.
Yeah.
If we are to take the 5 steps: awareness, thought, attention, choice, action, you're right there into observational mode. Your attention becomes conscious. You allocate attentional resources and you become more conscious to be or not to be, to choose this thought, to not choose this thought, to react, to respond.
Being unconscious, that's really funny. I'm like, what I was doing, I'm like, gee, I guess not here. Hello.
Yes. Yeah. This is wonderful. This is just so wonderful. And another very highly important aspect is that through this work, just feelfulness, just by me taking you to a bunch of experiences like that, such as capable, certain, happy, kindness, gratitude, beauty, and many other words, because I have a lot of words. I have lots of this to take you with as experiences, right? Through this, a lot of people, you have the capacity, well, it depends from person to person, but you can release your trauma. You can detach. It's actually an emotional attachment to the trauma, is the emotional arousal. So the emotional attachment to the past trauma, it begins to disintegrate to some point that when you think of it, of a trauma, it's like something so distant that does.
You don't see it anymore. You're like, and I'm seeing now, like talking about, like what's happening in my life and what's easy and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know. I don't hear nothing. You're like, did you hear something? I'm like, I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know what it is. Well, I start hearing even advices, so that's very interesting. It's switch around. Can you switch the trauma to be actually a blessing? Can you believe that?
I'm not going to get into this conversation right now and not live, but me and you can have the conversation because this is a private.
Other stuff what I observe, and I want to close here. I feel like I'm more empathic and emotional intelligence, like feeling more than just now and then. I see the repercussion, like what's going to happen, and somehow, judge situation, people, facts, more into deep in that emotional stuff. So I'm grateful for that. You helped me to go more into that. Be more considering, more is what I feel. And I have people around me told me that, like, wow, you're like so. Yeah, and I'm able to put myself out, like you're like, well, if I'm going to do that, that's me, and that's going to affect them. Oh, okay, you were thinking about that? I'm like, yeah.
Congratulate. I'm not just proud of you, I admire you. Because you see that an action, even a word you say to somebody has consequences, and you are already able to measure that effect, the consequence of your action. And this is what we want to measure. We don't want to measure whether we qualify or not qualify. How old are we? We've gone to school. We qualify already. Right? So I admire you, and I'm so grateful for you offering this live so other people can learn from, because I cannot talk about it enough. Yes.
Very
Thank you, and thank you.